have the recording starting. So Melissa, while I go gather my information, can you go ahead and get your order number? It should start with a 10, and then I'm also going to need you to state your name next to your order number, okay? Okay, I got your order number, and then I just need you to state your name and your order number, please. I am, thank you. Hi guys, welcome in. If you guys are new to my energy, I'm a psychic medium, or I mostly like to say shaman, because the fact that I don't limit myself just in the psychic mediumship category, because psychic mediumship is directly going in and talking with spirit and bringing you a message. And so what I do is I work in an overall collective of energy. That's why I told her I needed her order number and her name. These are paid sessions, my friend. Perfect, thank you so much. Alexa, start a timer for 30 minutes, please.
30 minutes, starting now.
Okay, so my friend, before I get started, I just want to include that I do want you to completely release any and all expectations of a mediumship, whether you've had one before, or also if you've heard of one before, if you've had one with me, if you haven't had one with me, any expectations you have going into it, I want you to completely release it and let it go. The reason why is because if you hold on to too much literacy and too much logic whenever you're having a mediumship with a different medium, we all read very uniquely to our own styles and our own capabilities, okay? Alexa, volume down to 3, please. With that being said, whenever I give you something, it doesn't mean that it's literally going to be that thing. It could also be something completely different as well, okay? So just because of the fact that I talk about this blue Caribbean calcite angel here, you could completely say that you have never, like the person that you're wanting to talk to has never been into crystals or something like that, okay? Another thing that I wanted to let you know is that whenever we're doing a conversation or we're having the mediumship going, I really do look for a conversation the whole entire time I'm reading. If it resonates, state so. If you're questioning something, ask so, okay? If you have where you're going to respond with a yes, yes what? If you're going to respond with no, no what? Because the fact that I'm talking a mile a minute, and your yes could be something that I'm thinking it's going to go with something else, and that was actually a no. So there's got to be clarity going on between both of us, okay? Another thing too is with mediumship, it's only going to officially work really well if you have confidence within the person that's going to read you, or else if you at least let down that barrier to trust that person. Okay, and so I work with evidential mediumship. I'm going to bring forward things that are going to be like staples. Do I guarantee every single bit in detail? No, I do not. I guarantee that a spirit will give me a message, and that message I will give to you at my best ability, and then the universe is going to support it with things I've ever physically encountered, with visuals, smells, seeing, hearing, and feeling, okay? On top of that, I will go ahead and move into it now. So, Melissa, you can signify who specifically you wanted to bring forward, but with you, I was getting a masculine energy that was pretty prominent on your energy as well. I would have to sit with the energy to figure out relationship, but I do know that a masculine was popping up. If you see me looking down at any point in time, it's just the fact that I do write notes. So here's my list. The thing before it's just somebody else's notes that I did yesterday, and so far and so on, okay? And then let me go ahead and put your name down. And I am getting masculine energy. Felt like he was going to be paternal. Hello everybody, welcome in. I'm well, thank you. Alright, so there is masculine energy pulling forward, and then also it does feel paternal side. So So you're not looking for anyone in particular? Okay. Hi guys, welcome in. You're just open to hearing whatever has to come, correct? Alexa, play meditation music, please.
Here's a station in my life. Meditation. Amazon Music.
Emotional energy paternal. Alexa, volume to 5, please. Since we're going in open source, let's go in open source ideally. So go again. Getting images with the female. And then sleigh bells or jingle bells, Christmas time, winter time, child, pigtails. These pigtails are like buns. There's 2 buns on top of the head. Teddy bear or something like that, that's there. Now I'm talking about like a pizza, like brick oven pizza, where it's like literally a brick oven and the pizza goes in it. Bows, night sky, got you. Dark blue. 22. Liz. Smoker. Moonstone, yes. Piercing pain. Where's the pain? Back and spine. Okay, so somebody with piercing pain, back and spine. Piercing pain. Back and spine. Little girl, pigtails. Little girl, pigtails. She's seeing a little girl with pigtails. Pigtails. Buns on head. Night sky. Dark blue. Twinkle lights. Okay, so I'm just going to give you what I'm channeling so far. So I originally went into your energy. There was a masculine that's present. Not getting too many visuals with him, so I left it open source because you're pretty much open source. And so I'm going to go with the most prominent and most pressing. And the most prominent and pressing is somebody who has like a piercing pain that goes down the back. I got nothing. You're not supposed to get anything yet. I didn't give you anything yet. No, that's just me channeling the beginning. Have you ever had a mediumship before? Just asking. Because there hasn't been anything I've given you yet. No? Okay. So with this here, I definitely just take a really deep breath and just allow all of the message to come first before making an assumption of anything, okay? Because the fact that holding on to literacy or logic with it, it's not going to flow. It's not going to come to you appropriately. The reason being is because the fact that our logical mind says that this is not real. This is not going to happen. That we cannot talk to the dead. However, there's been multiple amounts of proof that that is there, okay? And I'm not saying that that's the way you think. What it is our subconscious mind is like, no, it doesn't make sense with the night sky. I don't know what that would be. No, I don't know the piercing pain in the back. I don't know what that means. But the thing is it can also be metaphorical. It can also be something that's linking into something. It doesn't have to directly just be the pain in the spine. It could be the fact that they were really frail and the fact that they couldn't walk, that they were bedridden. Or it could be the fact that they ended up getting into a car accident. Or it could be the fact that they broke their spine. It's a lot of things. So I haven't given you anything for you to mention that you don't have anything or you've got nothing yet, because the fact that what I was doing just then is where I'm channeling. I'm getting all the imagery that they want me to project out so we can work together to be able to find how it's going to resonate. And at the end of all of it, it's not up to me to make it resonate. It's up to you because you're the client seeking that message. But it is my personal goal to make sure that you walk away understanding why they gave that in that session for you to understand what they're meaning. Okay, that's what a medium is. It's not a medium that can give you lottery numbers. It's not a medium that can tell you what the color of shirt you're wearing or what you did here when you're going to do this. A psychic medium's job is to give you the message that they're getting from spirit, and it's our job to help you understand. Okay? Alright, so now what I am getting is, in the beginning, like I said, it was a masculine energy that was coming from the paternal side. But because of the fact that I wasn't getting any imagery from him, I went ahead and passed him up and left him for just a second. But he is the way that I'm getting into your energy, okay? He's the connection between you and me and your spirits. Then I went ahead and left it open source because of the fact that you don't really have specifically anybody in mind. You just want to hear from spirit. You want to hear from family. You want to let it, whoever wants to come. So with that being said, there is somebody that is definitely talking about a huge piercing pain within the back, in the spine. We're talking about a spinal column. So this, and then cancer pops right into my mind whenever I think about the spinal column and the way that it hurts. Whether that's factual or what, we'll go ahead and source it out and figure it out. Then also another thing, so do you have children? Do you have a child? Because I do keep on seeing over and over again a little girl with pigtails, and it's like 2 pigtails, but they're buns. So I don't know if this is like something that they're seeing you as a child, trying to say that yes, they looked over you, or that they're looking over a child at this current second. Then also night sky, dark blue, twinkle lights. Instantly, whenever I thought of the twinkle lights, I think of that song, Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, of course. But I feel like there's some type of metaphorical or some type of, hold on, I'm writing this down, metaphorical message. But the twinkle, twinkle, little star thing, for some reason, just sticks. And then, so right there is where I stop, just to kind of understand what's being given a little bit, to decipher it, and then I'm going to go back in and channel more. Okay, so stepchildren, perfect. So you still have children. And so, did you ever have anybody that passed away that was with cancer as well? You don't have to say who though. Don't say who just yet. Because I don't want you to feed me information. I just want to have that conversation back and forth. Okay, so would a female energy that passed away from cancer that also spread along her body make sense to you? Because it's showing me going up the spine, and the spine is our center point of our chakra that has all of the energies flowing everywhere. So if it's going directly up the spine, it's telling me that the cancer metastasized literally all over the body. And this one felt like it was linked with the female. Okay, So then, since we've gotten the fact that this is a female and I've gotten the fact that this is Cancer, at this time you can delegate who this would be instead of it having to be cat and mouse and trying to figure out who it is. But and excuse me if I come off like rude, I don't mean to be. I have Asperger's, so what's socially acceptable to me may not be socially acceptable to you. So if you see me as rude or something like that, please don't take it as that, because I'm really not. I'm really genuinely a nice person. But the thing is like, with this here, what I'm trying to get at is, whenever I do mediumships, especially with people that are brand new to it, I try to teach you what not to give a medium and what to give a medium. So that way, because I encourage you guys, go get more mediumships from other people, not just me, because you'll see the synchronicities of it. You'll see the message come through, because there's beautiful other readers out there and they're different. So whenever you're doing a mediumship with me, I teach you what's appropriate to provide and when to provide it, because I'm teaching you that right now, once I've given you the validation of the female and the Cancer, that's the right placement. You know what I mean? So after that, that would be where you can signify who you're looking for. But before that, definitely don't give it to them, okay? Unless, of course, they're building up on their gift and they really need to know who you really want to go in with, because it can be really super drastically hard as somebody who's learning how to do mediumship that doesn't have the psychic ability to be able to pull somebody through like that, because they have to go through everything and they have to go through every step of energy first, okay? Yes, my list is open. Your mom died from cancer. I'm very sorry. So then we're going to go in with mom. Did you have a good relationship with mom? She starts showing me purple flowers too. Purple flowers. Like a lotus. Like flowers being let go in a water or something. Lotus flower. What is the relationship between you and Rachel? I'm sorry, I forgot. Okay, so you're a cousin of Rachel. And are you a cousin from the father's side? Rachel's father's side? Because I'm trying to figure out what they're meaning by the paternal. Because I had that masculine energy paternal, so I'm trying to find that link as to what that is before I proceed further. Okay, so then you guys are linked by, so that's what that's going to be. That makes sense. Cousins by father's side. So do you remember me mentioning, I even have it right here. Do you remember me mentioning, so it's been your mom that's talking the whole time. It's not a masculine. Masculine energy and paternal. It's saying that you're coming in from Rachel's paternal side, so you're her cousin. Then also, if you look at it, little girl, and it says on pigtails, buns on head. Your mom was talking about the fact that you're her little girl. She saw you as a little girl. So that's what makes sense to me now. Night sky, dark blue, twinkle lights. So, night sky, dark blue, twinkle lights. Night sky. To me, I would want to ask her if you know the time of her passing, if she passed during the night. But I'm trying to figure out night sky. Night sky, dark blue, twinkle lights. The only thing that makes sense to me with the twinkle lights is that she'd sing to you, you know? Like twinkle, twinkle, little star. She would sing to you a lot. Like that's something that she really loved, is singing with you. Because she shows that lotus, and that lotus is showing, like they just said above, lotus flower spiritual meaning does mean pure of heart, power, and divinity. But it's talking about the pure of heart. Like she has the purest intentions to give you this message. Alexa, spiritual meaning of purple.
Here's something I found on the web. According to chakraanatomy.com, purple indicates intuition, high imagination, visualization, and connection to the world of dreams.
So connection into the world of dreams is what stood out to me. Connection in dreams. Is her name? You know what this means? Go ahead, you can share it. Because if they've already given something, that's the best way they know how to give it. And that's what mediumship is. And I feel like it just connected with you. Like you got what mediumship is, and just in that moment. Because that's what mediumship is them giving it the best way that they know how to that medium that they're trusting with their energy. Because of the fact that they don't have that physical dialect anymore. They have imagery and senses and smells and feelings and touches. The way she just touched my shoulder, my elbow. That's the way that it works. And so with that, with her giving night sky, dark blue, twinkle lights, she's trying to trigger a memory for you. She's trying to trigger something in you that'll spark with that. Because I don't know her. I don't know you. You know what I mean? So she's giving it the best way I would know how to delegate that to you. And then connection in dreams. And it's like this, she has this purple lotus, right? She sets it down in the water, she pushes it off. And I can feel femininity all over her, so I knew she was feminine. And when she pushes it off, it's more of like a, you'll come back. You know what I mean? Like you'll come back to me. Like I'll always be right there. No matter what, the lotus can just, and going in water too. Water is the most nurturing thing here. I should have put those together. Water on Mother Nature is the most primal and most vital thing of everything because of the fact it keeps it living. And so, and then in spirituality, like for example, Alexa, spiritual meaning of water.
Here's something I found on the web. According to Manhattan.com, in most religions, water as a sacred gift has a meaning of purification, renewal, liberation, fertility, and abundance.
Right there. So it's the fact, it's talking about fertility. So fertility for her is the fact that you're her child. And then on top of that, it's all the other properties that she's providing with that water. It's everything. It's the imagery of being underneath the night sky. That would make sense to you. The dark blue, that would make sense to you. The purple lotus that she's pushing off would make sense to you. The pure of heart, connecting the dreams, the bodies of water. Oh man, your mom is beautiful. And she shows you synchronicities of 4. Also, So May comes up. Something in May that's important. The number 4 is important that she gives you. Also, I saw that you said, oh my God, I think I know what this means. I didn't see any text after that. TikTok likes to do this thing where it hides it or whatever. But if you don't mind sharing that, that would be phenomenal. I'd like to see where that connection like sparked in you. And is there any importance with the month of May? Is there anything there? And then have you been seeing like 444 or 22, and then where that would be 4, or like where it's like you consistently see like 441, 44 this, 44 that? It's gonna be a synchronicity, or you're showing you have things that happen in 4s, or you have where somebody randomly like they usually keep $4 in their bank account at any time, even if they like tap it out on accident. You know what I mean? Welcome in. Hi guys. Yes, so this is a live session, and private sessions would be booked just between me and the individual, but this one here is a live session. It's specifically for Melissa. And then I'm really glad that you were able to see that. I'm taking your guitar lessons, everything, of course. Wait a second, your name, Missy4464. I literally just saw that too. That just kicked me in the gut because I was like, damn, I wish I would have read your username before I actually said that. But no, the 4s too, I just noticed that. Alright, so we have a little under 3 minutes left. I wanted to go ahead and open up any type of questions you have, any dialect you wanted to go over again, anything that you really wanted to ask, so that way you feel like you can kind of complete that together. She says, I love her more than I can even breathe. She goes, maybe we shouldn't use that one. I love her more than I can... What do you want to say then? I love her more than I can even say. She feels like it doesn't even... There's not... Like, she feels like there isn't words to really say it. Begin to say. I love her more than I can even begin to say. Are you okay with that one? Was she musically inclined too? No, but she loved to sing. Okay. So not musically inclined, but she would be very musically. Okay. She goes, wow, rude. I love you. You're so sweet. Did you recently have any incident with fire? Like, was there any type of scare, like car catching on fire or house fire or anything like that? Oh, I like that so much. Because I got like this really bad smell of burning plastic. It's not in my house though. Alexa, stop the timer, please. Okay. And that does end the session, but I really want to know that fire thing because that's important to her. And I can't just be like, okay, there you go. You know what I mean? She really wants to address that. She wants to know, like, she wants me to discuss it with you. Yes, what, my friend? Like, yes, you were in a fire, or yes, your car caught on fire, or yes, the burning plastic. A cigarette bucket. No wonder it's burning plastic, but it's kind of like gonna be like metal too. So, okay, a cigarette bucket caught fire outside my house, and it could have been a lot worse than what it was. Correct? Because she's giving like she always will look out for you. She'll never miss an opportunity to do so. Oh, can I have your mom's name? I was gonna ask if it was like Julie or Jules or something with a J before, but I wasn't confident. Okay, so yeah, it could have caught the house on fire. She was giving that she was really looking out for you on that time. I don't know how it got extinguished. I don't know if it was the fact that you caught it beforehand or anything like that, but she's saying that she really was watching out for you on that scenario. Because that could have been really, really, really bad. Yeah, I bet you can. She's very spiritually gifted. She really is. She knows exactly what she wants to say. She does know how to use energy appropriately instead of forcing it to. Velma, that's beautiful. Alright, my friend, that does complete your session. I appreciate you very much for letting me read your energy.